Okay. Yes, another Lishi video, sorry. I just want to show you the capabilities of what this can do of hand picking. This is an ARC cylinder. In it has, as stock pins, some very interesting pins. And the Lishi can pick it. I can pick it with hand picks too, but it's made much easier for the Lishi to be able to do it, as we can test each pin properly and know where we are in the lock. So hopefully I'll be able to pick this lock for you, and then we can open it and see what the pins are inside. I have picked this lock before, so I pretty much know the binding order, but it can get a bit random. So 6 should send us straight into a false set. If I can get on him. Ah, there he is. And you see, we hit the false set. So a little bit of spring there on 6 now. Spring on 5. Spring on 4. Little spring on 3. 2 is solid. So make sure we're on 2 properly. Okay, and that's all it took. Now there's a little bit of spring on 2, so it's probably good. This lock does have spooled key pins as well, so we can go too far and it will feel good, but it would be wrong. So just remember to not overset things if you can. Okay, 4 feels okay. 5 here. Okay, a little movement. And now he's got that spring to him. 6 is still where he needs to be. 6 in here, by the way, is a pin-in pin. So we'll see that when we open it up. 4 seems to be a little bound. Just check 3. Yeah, 3's moving. So we'll deal with 4. Tiny click on 4. And now he's springing. So check 2 again. Still springing. 1 is springing there. So I think we're to deal with 3. Okay, we got 3 springing. I did hear some of the things reset, so we need to go and check that out. 4 has reset. We needed to nudge 5 back. There we go, he's springing again. The fact that we can come back and check these pins and we know which one was wrong, it's very helpful. So I'm just going to check each one again. 1's okay, 2's okay, 3's okay, 4. Okay, little click on 4, back to where he was before. And now he's springing again. 5 is springing. So remember we said 6 is a pin-in pin. So that gives us a false set, but we still need to keep nudging him to get that inner pin set. And there he goes. There we go. So it binds up a little bit upside down here because of that inner pin on the pin-in pin. But we can just pull up on the tool here, which pushes the tip down, and then that allows us to pass it. Now I've already taken the clip off the back of this lock just to help us out. We are at 3 minutes 30. With hand picks, I could not pick this in 3 minutes 30. So let's have a look. We'll point the camera down a little bit here and try not to mess up this gutting. Okay, let's have a look. We'll flip it all the way over and let's grab our pinning shoe, get him all the way in there, figure out the best way now to get this core out. We'll try not to mess this up, but no promises. Okay, pulled it out a little bit. We should be good. This shouldn't explode on us. It has bound up a bit there. Oh, it's tight for some reason. I haven't had this out yet, so come on. I would like to keep things in the right order so we know what was where. It might not go that way though, the way this is going. Okay. So I'll set the cylinder down for a second because I know we've got some stuff in the front as well. I'll tip these out. I'll move that, just keep that in shot, but keep it there. So let's tip these out. I'll tip them onto the mat here, and then I'll show you them all once we've got them all tipped out. I should get some tweezers as well. Here we go, just to arrange these. And I'm sure, as you can already see there, the key pins are look like torpedoes from a multi-lock or something. They are spooled. And the idea behind that is if you overset one of these pins, it will feel exactly like a normal spool pin on a driver. It will give you counter rotation still, just like when you're picking the lock normally, and you'll think that's great. You'll try and pick it, you'll get the counter rotation, but once you pass the counter rotation, you get the click, it'll be overset. The lock will never go back into its full set again. So as you can see there, they are all spooled. So with very high potential to overset those. Let's see, follower. Let's go in the lock here. Okay, actually I'm looking in there, I can see that my pinning shoe has slipped off. Maybe I can rectify that, because we have, looking in here, maybe 2 T-pins and a pin-in pin, or 3 pin-in pins. So I don't think I'm going to manage to save this for the order. No, okay, it's really difficult. And one of them, I think, has just popped out. Oh, the inner pin has just popped out at the back. So anyway, rather than making this take too long, I'm just going to dump them pretty much. Or maybe I'll try and dump them in order, but that's not... No, it's not going to happen. So here we go. I know there's those 3 at the back. Pin in pin is definitely at the back. And if there's any T-pins in here, yeah, they're T-pins. So I know where they go as well. We saw them. So nothing fancy in there really. Springs are all the same. One of them stuck, not coming out, but that's okay. So I know we definitely had them like this. T-pin, T-pin. And this is the outer of the pin-in pin. So he goes in there. And by the way, the inner pin itself is also stepped. That's due to stop you picking. Well, it's actually, the pin-in pin is more aimed towards bump resistance. It goes the other way up, but that's fine. Same for the T-pins there to prevent bumping. Here we have a GG style pin, or ASA style pin. I'm not sure if he went in position 1 or... No, this one here. So I'm not too sure what you would call that. That's like maybe another anti-bump method. It's sort of beveled and stepped. But pin 1, we're missing oh, there we go, a spool. So I believe this is the correct order that we had in the lock. Never 100% know for sure. But that's that. I'm going to lift these up to give you a quick look. You can pause that if you want to have a closer look, but there we go. So clearly not an easy lock, and the Lishi helped us get that open in just over 3 minutes. So they definitely they're packing their weight. They're doing the job. Absolutely. As long as it fits in, it's not binding up, you can test all that before you start picking. And yeah, just give them a go. They're quite fun. They're never going to replace hand picks, because as soon as it's not a Yale keyway, it's screwed. If the profile's reversed, we don't have a reverse one yet. The moment it's anything else, or it doesn't quite go all the way in, it's done for. So hand picks always going to be the better option. It's more versatile, but these are quite fun, to be sure. Yeah, pick one up, have a go, and enjoy.